Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Midnight Sky Tutorials. Now, we've gone up like 20 something levels since the last video because I finally got all of the recipes of all of what I want to cover in today's video. Adventure. Now there's a lot in adventure, but there's a lot still needed in adventure. Adventure. You go to adventure to get bots, like those fishing bots, to get bot upgrades, like the ones found in this chest right here. All of these different bot upgrades that you can get inside of adventure. You can also get things like map fragments to the next adventure map. You can get things like these thermal generators, which help you generate more power on your island, which is what bots need to generate. These power adapters, which help with manual developments of power. Slot keys, collection chests, all of these items you can get from adventure from precise mobs. Now, where are precise mobs? Precise mobs are going to be over there. There's a command, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it shows you everything that you unlock in adventure. It's like, maybe it's AP shop, maybe it's shop. Yes. So, AP shop, adventure skill information. When you level up in adventure by killing bandits, you get what's called tokens of points. As you level up, you get unlocks of other things. At level 35, you get unlocks to mini bosses. At level 65, you get unlocked to. At 35, you get quests. At 65, you get mini bosses. At 75, you get the chance to start spawning mythic chests. At 85, you get bosses. At 95, you can get increased mythic chest chances. And at 100, you can unlock the next map to unlock the second adventure before second adventure is out. Now, as we can see from these, second and third adventure is already out. So, skill groups. I like to go for adventure efficiency because this means at my current level that I have a 7% chance to receive 2 times adventure XP whenever I am killing mobs. That's pretty good because it means I can get more AP, more adventure upgrades later. Now, I don't really PvP, otherwise, I don't really do bosses at the minute, but if I did do bosses and I did PvP, I would level up both of these. Now, I might level them up anyways because I'm pretty sure you get a token every time you level up, so I have a lot of tokens. We have our dodge maxed out. We have our double strike chance at 4.5. We're not 83 yet, otherwise we'd be able to get another token to buy there. You can get faster TP times, so TPing in and out of chaotic mini bosses to be able to get better spawn rates on mini bosses is unlocked at level 90, as well as increased movement speed, which I might actually get a couple of. So we have increased movement speed to 9 now. So that's increased our walking speed. Double mob AP. This means after every 10 mobs, I can get a double AP on the mob that I kill, which in turn gives me more AP. Mini boss drops. So when you kill mini bosses, which I'll explain how to do that, you have a chance of getting more loot dropped from them, as well as better chest. Better chest unlock at 90. So at level 90, you can get a chance to have your chest upgraded. I will showcase what that means. And then PvP, I don't really PvP, but because I'm in a lawful zone, when you do slash ADV, you have a chance of going to chaotic, and you have a chance of going to regular adventure. I might just quickly show that. So if we go to spawn for a second, we can redo it. If we do slash ADV, you have regular adventure, and then you have chaotic adventure. Now you do see the warning. It says upon death, you drop everything. You drop your entire inventory on chaotic. And so I typically do this because I don't drop everything when I die. If you shift left click, you could pick which adventure you want to go to. So if your friends are in 1-2, you can go to 1-2. If you hit tab and you look at server ID on the top left, it says what adventure you're in, and it says that I'm in adventure 1-2. Now, there are a couple different skins you can use to help aid you getting more AP. The more AP you get, the higher level you are. The higher level you are, the better chance you have of getting mythics and just getting good chest overall. Now, I haven't gotten too many mythics, but From what I hear, you can get, when you get a mythic, you can get something like 7, or you can get 25 slots, specific spawners, specific skins. It's a really nice mythic chest. But mythics are unlocked later on. Precise mobs. The reason I'm mentioning precise mobs is because if we go to our commands right here and go to ADV drops right here, and you can look at all of the drops for every single mob and every single adventure. Now, precise bandits right here, they drop all of the upgrades I mentioned, as well as some bots. I don't really worry about their gear, but their bots and their upgrades is what I care about. So if we go to iron, it might be this one, accurate stray, it's the same thing, action bot, all these upgrades. It doesn't include the bots like it does in the first one. The first one includes the bots and it includes those. The third one, maybe? No. Soul Harvester, maybe? It's not looking like it's Soul Harvester. I don't know which one it is on the diamond that does it. There might not be one on the diamond. Oh, Emperor's. Emperor's right here. Crafter, Slayer, Seller, Farmer, all of these miners. It looks like all the ones they drop, all but Fishers. It looks like Fisher is not a drop on any of them. So yeah, that's how that goes. Now, after you kill those mobs, after you kill the starter mobs, you're gonna want to find where the vicious mobs are, which are, let's see, may not get killed. If I go to where the vicious mobs are, that'd be Bloodthirsty. No, it would be here, Vicious Bandit. You can get Vicious Gear, which is what this is here, and you can start putting gems on your Vicious Gear. Now, realistically, you're going to want implants, crouch on every piece if you can. Implants, overload, and angelic are like the main sets you're going to want, as well as dodge as the main pieces you're going to want. After you kill vicious and you have a set of vicious gear, what you're going to want to do is start grinding. You're going to want to start grinding just adventure. You're going to want to start grinding precise mobs until your AP is high enough, because when you kill precise mobs, they drop upgrades like that one just did. And after you kill so many precise mobs, you get upgrades. You can level up your island. That's good. You can make more money. That's good. But the precise mobs chords is going to be how exactly I just came up. It'll be X229 Z741. So just come over here in Adventure 1. And that's where you can get the precise mobs at. When you kill quest mobs, so progression. You start level 0, you come, you kill mobs, you hit 35. At 35, you unlock quests, which are right here. You just type in /quests. And you pick a quest line to start. And you might think, tier 3, that's a lot of AP you need. That's a lot of money. Get money from your island. Develop your island so your island makes you money. I think right now my island makes me 7 mil an hour, which means I can do as many of these as I want and be okay. Start with these. Start with level 1s. And the reason you start with level 1s is then you get what's called, you get elite quest gear. This is elite quest gear right here. So elite quest gear is the boots, the chest plate, the helmet, and the legs. And that makes up the elite quest gear portion of the armor. Now, is elite gear good? It is in chain. Elite gear is good in chain to do quests. So if I go to my /craft, I can't use it here. Let me go to spawn. Kind of sucks you can't use it. But we compare the different items. So I'm at spawn right now, so I can run /craft. So in /craft, if I were to make, see if I remember the recipe for the boots. The boots is should be 6. 6 here and 6 silk. So there are the boots crafted. And then it's the chest plate, which is I want to say it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 there, and then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, so there's the boots. There's the chest plate. Now to do the legs, it is, or to do the helmet next, we'll do the helmet next. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then there's the helmet that we have crafted now. So with the helmet crafted, all we need now is the legs to be crafted. And to craft the legs, we need 3 across, although we have 4, so we could just do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that, as well as 3 on each side there, as well as 3 on each side there. And that gives us the Elite Bandit set level 1. Now, with every bandit quest gear, there's also a bandit sword. There is no axes, I'm afraid, but the sword is crafted with 1 bandit's hilt and 2 chipped bandit's blades, which you get from adventuring and adventure. Now, when you're running quests, after you complete each quest, it gives you a quest reward. The reward includes one of those ingredients to make quest gear. Now, in second adventure quest, if I do /quest right here, and I come over here, here's second, and here's third. Second adventure, third adventure. Second adventure, if I run /craft for /quests, you get what's called these light armor plates, which is used to upgrade your set. I think for the example of today, we have a level 3 bandit sword already right here with an augment scroll applied to it. I will show you guys what augment scrolls are as well. So for the purpose of today, we're going to showcase a helmet being upgraded. So we have this vicious set here. We use the vicious set to make this new set. We grinded tier 2 quests to get enough light armor plates to make a tier 2 bandit helmet, just like that. Now the rest of this is tier 1 and this is tier 2. So then we're going to put our tier 2 down, and then this right here is gotten from the tier 3 quests. We wrap it around just like that, and just like that we get a tier 3 quest armor. So we compare the stats. It is more health, more fortification, less strength, but more item luck. And then quest bonus, it gives us more strength and more fortification when we're fighting elite bandits. Now, you might do that to your entire set. It's going to take you a bit of time. As well as doing that to your sword, gain 200 damage when fighting elite bandits. It definitely helps when doing elites. Now, we saw your starter sword right here as compared to your regular sword. You know, you're doing more damage and you have more strength and you have crit damage and crit chance. So it's much better than your first sword. It's not going to let me drop it. If you have your elite bandit sword, you have more damage, more strength, more crit damage, and more crit chance. That's great overall. Now, if we compare the different helmets across the board, so you might tell yourself, okay, well, now that you have quest gear, so how is the progression? You have your starter bandit gear, you have vicious gear, you have quest gear, and then what? When you kill the upgraded version of precise mobs, which I can quickly run to right now. When you kill the upgraded version of precise mobs, or any mob that has a green diamond next to their name, you have a chance of summoning a mini boss. Mini bosses are just Mini bosses are stronger tiered mobs that will come and spawn on you, the player who summoned them. You summon mini bosses once you reach the specific level that we talked about in AP Shop. So if we go to AP Shop for a second, mini bosses are unlocked on level 65. So after you hit level 65, you can get a chance of summoning mini bosses whenever you are killing high tier bandit mobs. So if we quickly run over to Precise, if you have the reason I mentioned implants, or is it right here, this implants vicious helmet. Implants, what does that mean? It means that it gives you food when you're running, so you don't have to carry food with you. Implants 3 is the max tier. Max tier is typically better because you can run as much as you want, not lose saturation, not lose hunger, because implants basically lets it so that you can just have food with you all times without needing to bring food with you. So I would argue implants is probably the first one you want to get, just because not having to carry food and having a free spot on your hotbar, so that way you could carry more things when you're in an adventure, is a really good item to have. But I'm going to come over here to the Precise location again and show you guys. It's called the sniper mobs. When killing sniper mobs, you have a chance of spawning in a mini boss, and the mini boss is named for Precise mobs because it varies on tier. There's the vicious, there's the bloodthirsty bandits, and then there's vicious bandits. And vicious bandits, I'm sure if you killed those, you would have a chance of spawning in that mini boss. At base, currently there is not a slash mini boss command. You can't see what mini bosses drop. You can't even see what different mini bosses there are. Otherwise, I would list them out and show them to you. So you have the Precise bandits here, and then you have these sniper bandits here. And when you kill these sniper bandits, I like to 2 to 3 tap them typically when I'm wearing gear. It gives you the AP, and it gives you a chance of spawning a mini boss. Now there are different things that you can use to help you with getting more AP. One of the things that you can do is you can get what's called a corpse grinder right here, which gives you more AP on a kill, as well as it gives you some healing. You can get this bandit mask, which I got this bandit mask from doing tier 3s. From doing tier 3s, I got this bandit mask. Now, when you kill tier 3s, you can get what's called a bandit mask's core. What is this used for? With 8 fluxes, which you get from killing tier 3s, and a bandit mask core, you can craft the elite bandit mask, which gives you 2.25x AP, 1.35 damage, and the Badlands Grasslands. Now, these same stats transfer across every single one. So if you get the iron elite mask and the diamond elite mask, it'll be the same. And you get the ingredients from tier 3 adventure quests. So that is how that is. So we've covered elite gear, we've covered vicious gear. Now let's do just a very quick comparison between helmets. So we have bandit gear, we have vicious gear, we have elite gear, we have mini boss gear, which is right here. And at level 85, I'm not level 85, I think I bought this on Age for 100 mil. Level 85, you unlock boss gear. Boss gear is the max level of gear that you can have. The little red asterisk that you see in between the name is the back that it was got from Chaotic, which we showed off how to get to Chaotic before. So as we can compare mini boss versus boss gear, you have double health, more fortification, not quite as much strength. You have mend instead of evade. So it just seems like it's more health and slightly more strength. And the fact that it says legendary, but boss gear is the max that the gear can go, and probably when it's maxed, you'll add your sockets here, because we can get sockets when we are killing those mobs just from chests. So like if I wear, let's say I wear this one and I kill enough right now to spawn in a chest. So just kill 3 more here to kill There it says common chest. I have 30 seconds to claim it. I claim the XP, stone enchant dust, and everything else I drop on the floor. And you notice just now I didn't pick it up because there's this command called adventure filter. With adventure filter, anything that you don't want to pick up, you just click and it adds it to your filter. And you can remove it from your filter by right clicking. So all of these items I don't pick up whenever I kill mobs. I have too many bundle bots, that's why I have bundle bots in there. Alright, so this is just a very quick example of what you're going to want. You're going to want boss gear max. And then the gems that you're going to want is Deathbringer, Anti-Axe, Reflect, and Crouch. Of course, this is boss gear. This is going to be a little different than PvP sets. This is just an adventure set. This is boss leggings. It has Enlightened, Anti-Sword, Metaphysical 4, and Crouch 3 on it as the gems, as well as it being KO. This is the chest plate. It's got Overload, Dodge. You can put Dodge on the boots. I sometimes put Dodge on the boots. It doesn't really matter where you put them, just as long as you have these. Angelic 5 and Crouch 3 is the Cursed Wings and the Amulet of Destruction on it. And then the helmet, you have Leadership 5, Implants 3, Icy Veins 3, and Crouch 2. As well as Chad Sunglasses, which is more damage. And then on the axe, we have the Corpse Grinder we mentioned earlier. It has Surgical Saw 4, Fanatic 5, Blood Transfusion 2, and it has a bonus amount of damage right here on his damage part of his axe. So those are the main gems that you're gonna want for your gear. And that's pretty much gonna be it. But I just wanted to showcase off what gems you'll need and whatnot for your adventure set. Yeah.